I even made the thumbnail and everything. Okay, now I think YouTube is working. I don't know what the problem was earlier on, but it was a problem. Yeah, it was a problem earlier on. It's working now. Earlier on, it just was not loading. Like at all. Alright, let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, I'm gonna fill in this before anything can spawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't think about that. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, earlier on, YouTube was like not letting me go live because I went live a little bit earlier than I normally do. And I don't know if there's just like a problem because I can see other people are live, so I don't know. But then like now I've just like re-gone into it and it actually has worked. I tried restarting my PC. I tried everything and it just would not work. I don't know if they're having problems. I'm gonna blame it on them. It's definitely not me. Now it's working, so. Right, I see those 2 gray dots and I need to fill them in. I don't know how I missed those 2. But I can see them all the way over here. I think I can see where I went wrong. 1 and 2. Yeah, it's working now. But earlier on, it wasn't in OBS. It was actually just on like YouTube. You know when you go click go live? My bitrate, it's all working now. It wasn't on OBS that it wasn't working. It was on YouTube. It was like when you go live, that like page just would not load. It wouldn't let me edit or put any stream information in. Yeah, that's never happened to me before, but I think they're having problems. I'm gonna blame YouTube. It's definitely not me. Like, all of my settings were still good in OBS. And I never had trouble before. So I was like, I know I'm not gonna sit here and get angry about it for like a half an hour. I was like, I'm gonna go live, check it periodically, see if it's working, and look at that, it's working. And at first I thought it was my internet, but then like everything else was working really fast. I've not had trouble with this internet so far, knock on wood. We're gonna need so much more black concrete, oh my goodness. Alright, that is in. Let's see if we can get this last little part finished. Three, 4, 5, 6. If I do like small sections at a time, not too bad. How many stacks do you guys think we have left? Like, how many stacks do you think? Like, 8, 10? Oh, you gotta get that wall in too. Let me just take that one down. Oh, I can hear something. Don't know what that was. Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it. If it happens again, you have to write outside of YouTube headquarters. I would say like 13. All right, 13. We're gonna make 13 sacks of black concrete next. All right, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. So much black concrete. Oh my goodness. This is not a color I thought I'd be using, that's for sure. This is not my color palette at all. But it is fun. I do love the way that it turned out. Oh, happy. Gotta control yourself a little bit. It's not as easy as it looks, I promise you. I am not the problem. Happy is the problem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4. This has actually gone further than I thought it was going to go there for a minute. Let's do 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, this is definitely going to be harder. Alright, let's get this last little bit in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. And then let's start from like here, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. It's easier if I cut it off in chunks. It's not so bad then. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. A lot more. Alright, I still have a stack though, so let's get that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we gotta do this a little bit more strategically. I'm lost. I can't see, I'm lost. And I don't want to miss any. As this is getting darker, this is definitely getting harder. And I definitely need to be careful that things don't spawn on here and blow us up while I'm not paying attention. One, 2. Oops, wrong one. One, 2, 3, 4. It is difficult to see. Yes, it is. Visibility, ladies and gentlemen, is not very easy. But this will all look so good once it's done. We don't have to look at an ugly ceiling soon. Alright, let's get that filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see a hole. Let's fill that in. Our dirt little home is now a black little hole. We've moved up in the world from dirt to black concrete. Alright, that's everything. We gotta go make a ton more. Thank God I AFK'd at the farm. Actually, that did get a lot. Like, it got all the sidewalls in, which are like 6. I mean, obviously, we're probably gonna bring it down like 4 more blocks. I am loving life right now. I actually kind of find it like therapeutic. In one way, I don't actually enjoy making the concrete though. I don't mind placing it, but I don't enjoy putting it up there. So, all right, let's check my shulker boxes. All right, I'm gonna take that one with me because I'm gonna need sand. I have 2, I need gravel for sure. I'm definitely out of gravel. I do have some dye. I'm gonna leave that dye there for now. I know. I'm gonna put it back on in a sec. I'm gonna leave these here for the glass. I'm gonna go to the farm and see how much black dye we need. Alright, I'm take those golden carrots though. Alright, let's go get some gravel and sand while it's daytime. I do have a bed if I need one. I bet that was our first ever, no, that must have been our second ever crafting table. I bet the first one is probably over here. Where we spawned in at, which is like over here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but we spawned in somewhere over here. Alright, let's go get our gravel. Gotta get the gravel. I don't remember where I went, but I went somewhere over here. There's the sand. Is that gravel? It's not a great amount. Alright, this isn't where I went the other day. I don't need stone. I have tons of it. Is this the one I went? Yes. Well, I don't think so, but this works. This works for me. I'm gonna take some gravel while I'm here, because I'll probably need a little bit of that too. I think it's sand I actually needed. I was completely out of sand, but while I'm here, I'll take the gravel. And then let's fix our music. I need to find me a good playlist. That's the trouble. I need to find me a good playlist. Oh, people letting off fireworks. My dog is not going to be happy. You know, I do feel like she's been calmer this year, though. Like, she gets scared, but, like, not as bad as she was last year. So that's good. How many stacks is that for? Let's go for a few more. While we're here, and then I don't have to track back if I don't have enough. While we're here, so let's just grab it all. Let's just make a mess. Let's just wreck the place. think I'm gonna have to sleep the night away because there'll be like 5,000 phantoms after me. Let's go find that sand. That works for now. I'll come back for more later if I need it. If I need it. Where was that sand? I assume that this is the way home. I'm not actually sure. I think it's this way. I don't know. I see some jungle. See a lot of mobs. I guess I really should have spent the night asleep. Oh no, maybe this is familiar? I don't actually know. I actually think we need to go this way. I'm not actually sure which way is the way home, but I do think I've been here. So I do think it's this way. If I remember right, it is this way. Oh my god, that tree's on fire. They've definitely been here. Alright, this is a cherry blossom. I kind of remember where I am, I think. If I go this way, this will take me home, right? I think so. It will either take me home or it will take me further away from home. I do remember that another... No, I know where we are, maybe. I think we need to go... I do want that gold. I think we need to go this way. I really don't have the rockets to be just like cruising around like this. I do remember those cherry blossoms. Aha, I know. We're home. Alright, let's quickly spend the night. I still need sand. Dude looks like he's had a better day. Alright, I'm gonna go back out. Just because I've been taking a lot of sand from the other place. I just want to see if I can find that big old chunk of sand. Or maybe not. Here, I can take some sand from like over here. Do we need this sand here? Nope. I don't know that this will be enough. Dahlia's just gonna flood the place, don't worry. I probably need to find a better place. I'm not gonna quite cut it here. If I just take it from here, because I doubt that we're gonna be keeping the sand here. I doubt that we're gonna be keeping the sands here. It's gonna be mermaid. So it's gonna be all like lilac and blue. And then we're gonna have a very exhilarating time making concrete. Powder into concrete. It's gonna be very exhilarating. Glass isn't too bad because all I gotta do is trade. It's not manual labor trading. And how rude that it rains. It was just a nice sunny day there. I was just enjoying the sunshine, getting my tan. And then it rains. You think I lived in the UK? Alright, let's take this, 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 this. I'm gonna take it all. You know what I don't have? I don't have a bunny. I'm kidding. I don't have a lot of things yet, but I will. We will. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I think we could use a few more. Let's just to be safe. I know I'm wrecking the place, but this will be Mermaid Palace before we know it. UK weather is a joke. You know what? I remember last year, we had the driest winter I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I complained the entire time I was cold. You know what? I like being cold now. Being cold is great. Being cold and dry is wonderful. Last winter was so dry. This winter has not been so dry. It has not been as pleasant. Alright, that should get us going for a little bit. I think that should just about cut it. Oh yeah, I guess we had this entire desert we could have... Never mind. Oh, you know what? We need the black dye. I don't know how much I got. I only spent an hour out here earlier on. I do have the other dye if needed at the base, or at the base. I want a Winter Wonderland. I know, I want snow every single year, and every single year we never get it. Oh my goodness. Okay, actually we got quite a few, so that should keep us going for a while. Every single year, I'm like, I hope it will snow. I feel like it tries to, but not here in the south. No, in the south it never, in the south it never ever snows. Everyone else will get snow. The north will get snow. London will get snow. South, we just get rain. Alright, we got that. I gotta empty my inventories. Alright, I'm gonna put that in theirs. And then let's make 1, 2 of those. And then I'll put that one down there a minute. And put that one in there. So we do have 2 sugar boxes. Alright, let's not take the one with 21. Let's take 2 stacks of that, 2 full stacks of that, and let's make black concrete powder. That makes 4. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make another little bit. I'm glad I did grab that gravel after all. Alright, that is 8. 3, 4. And then let's grab another one. Grab 2 actually. And then let's make another 4 stacks. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Should we go for 12? It's weirder. It's colder up north though. Yes. When it used to live down south, Swindon, it would snow like crazy like 20 years ago. 13. Okay, we're doing 13. So let's grab... I don't think we even need that. Let's grab one of those, one of those. 13 is the number. All right, black. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't have my YouTube comments on. Mama is such a dumb chicken nugget. My bad. It's because YouTube wasn't working earlier on, so... That's how it been. I always forget to do something. There's just always something that I forget to do. I don't know what it is. Alright, there we go. At least I remembered eventually. Oh, I feel like we had snow here once. Onesies, and we never had it again. Maybe twice, but it wasn't... The first time it actually, like, laid on the floor. The second time it did for, like, 5 minutes, you know, like, for a few, like, less than a day. But it never stayed very long. I don't know that I count it as real snow. Alright. We got 14 stacks. I need to go trade before I start. I need to go trade. Get some glass. We need to stock up on that glass while we're here. Don't say that. I don't know what it is. I'm not craving chicken nuggets. I don't know. Maybe I'm sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm obsessed with chicken nuggets. Okay, I could eat chicken nuggets every single day normally. But I had them that one time and I didn't like them. And now I just don't crave them, which is strange. Let's be collecting that glass while we're doing this. And then we can like make a couple stacks, collect glass. Sometimes they took the chicken out of it. I don't know. I think my taste buds were off that day. My taste buds were severely off that day. I couldn't taste anything. And then like eating them when your taste buds are not good was not a good idea. All right, let's get to the fun part. We're gonna do 4 stacks at a time because that's all my sanity can handle. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm craving Taco Bell. I just love the 2 crispy chicken tacos and 1 beef crispy taco. One time I ordered 20 chicken nuggets, it tasted like fish. Oh no. Oh no. That would put me off for life. See, I like the crispy beef tacos. If you get the crispy kind, it's really good. And then you put the hot sauce on it. It's really good. I don't like Spam. I don't like ham. I do like a good pork chop though, I don't eat them very often, but I do like a good pork chop. Sometimes I'll eat bacon. I won't eat beef. I'll eat Beyond Meat, but I won't eat beef. I don't know what it is about beef, but I think it's dry. At least with chicken, you can make it soft and tender. But I don't tend to eat a lot of meat anyway. But I wouldn't eat a ham. I used to like turkey, but I don't like turkey anymore. It has a very strange taste and it's dry, no matter how much you baste that turkey. I used to have roast turkey for Christmas dinner and for Thanksgiving, but now I don't be cooking Thanksgiving dinner anymore because like it's not really a holiday here, so I got lazy in my old age. But I used to cook when all my family was here. I used to cook it, the whole dinner, the whole shebang. But I do cook a chicken for now that there's only a few of us left here. I do be cooking chicken, like a roast chicken, because I prefer it. If the family was here, I'd probably cook turkey, because that's what everybody loves. But I cook chicken now, because I don't really like turkey, and I feel like if I'm going to spend 5 hours in the kitchen cooking, it's going to be a meat that I actually like. And I used to do mac and cheese with like Christmas dinner, but I don't do that anymore. Just because for two people, it's just a lot of effort. But when I had the whole family here, I would do the whole shebang, everything, even though I don't even like half the food. I feel like I'm missing a piece. Definitely missing a piece. There we go. I know how to keep track of my numbers. Alright, let's do this last one and then we're gonna see if we can trade some more glass. You know what? I had said yesterday I was gonna make some veggie fajitas, and by the time that it was done editing, I have to take my dogs out at 2 because of the fireworks, so it feels very rushed. So I took my dogs out at 2, and then I went to the store at 3, and I forgot all of the ingredients, and then I opened the cupboard and I thought I was gonna make veggie fajitas today, and I completely forgot to pick up the mushrooms, peppers, and onions. My bad. How did you learn to cook so well? Nobody in my family cooks, so somebody had to be the chef. I just learned. I just had no choice. I was the chef of the family. I let my brother cook a turkey once, and he did not cook that turkey properly, so he was banned from cooking the turkey. I'm pretty sure he's better now, but when he first started cooking, I'm sure he's good at cooking now. Let's go see if I can... Let's grab some more emeralds, actually. Yeah, I did put it in there. Alright, I'm gonna have to restock on my emeralds, because we get in those. I don't know if I'll be able to stock. No. No, my mom was not a cook. My mom could not cook very well. Okay, no, they're still locked. Still locked. Bummer. Okay, that's fine. I will go get my iron and do some trading of the iron though. Nope, I had to learn because my mom was not a good cook. So one of us had to learn. One of us had to learn so we could actually eat good food. But I do feel like I didn't really go out with my mom. I grew up with my best friend, and they had like a big family, so they would do a lot of cooking for a lot of people. So I spent a lot of time with them, and I think that's where I wanted to learn how to cook. So I did, like, I would cook like grilled chicken every day when I came home from school. But I think I just always, you just learn. Wrong place. I don't actually need you guys. I need you guys. I actually haven't used these guys in a minute. I just want to stock up on my emeralds. Thank you. I can't wait till we get this like trading hall in at some point, because it'll make life a lot easier. I'm having to run everywhere for my villagers. I need you. Oh no. And I need you. I'll take my iron back, thanks. Alright, they're all locked out now. Do I like to season my food? Yeah, I don't like salt and pepper tasting food. Has to be seasoned or I cannot eat it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let some chickens free. And there was no chicken babies. Y'all ain't getting no chicken nuggets now. I feel like in this day and age, there really isn't an excuse to like not cook because you have YouTube. Or not know how to cook because now you have like YouTube. You have like everything. I feel like there is no excuse when people don't know how to cook. Yeah. McDonald's heist to go. You're craving something now. Yeah, I feel like nowadays there's really no excuse not to be good at something. Because even like DIY stuff, like back in our parents' day, they didn't have YouTube, they didn't have Google. You just did it with your family, you knew how to do it, or someone taught you. Nowadays, we have everything so available to us. And I'm not saying like that's gonna make you an expert at everything, but I feel like we have like so much more to utilize. Like learning things. Like back in the day, now you can go on YouTube and learn how to build your own PC. I'm not saying that you could do it perfectly, but generally you could probably figure it out. It's like back in the day, or unless you went to school and learned how to do it or figured it out yourself, it was like a lot harder to do. Have you given the McDonald's heist a go? What's the McDonald's heist? I'm lost on the McDonald's heist. Is that like the new food that they have? Like, the only thing I tried was the Sprite. I'm gonna have to see what this McDonald's heist is. Oh, is that the menu? Yes. No, I didn't try the food. I'm not trying. You cannot put pineapple and chicken and say that's achievable. Like, no. No. We don't put pineapple on chicken. No. We put lemon on chicken. Lemon is acceptable. We can make a lemon chicken. Pineapple on chicken. Nah. I don't know what Australia's doing to their food. No, the only thing I had was the cherry blossom Sprite because it looked pretty in pink, so I needed to try it. I was gonna try the chicken nuggets, like the Japanese ones, because I am a big fan of the Japan culture. Although I won't eat any of their fish, none of their fishy food, but I do. Some of their food looks really good. I would love to try the authentic Japanese ramen one day, but I want to try like authentic Japanese ramen, not like inspired Japanese ramen. So I do kind of want to try the Japanese nuggies. I do kind of want to try these shaker fries, but I don't think so. I don't think those would be for me. And the burgers did not sound good. The McSpicy with the pineapple, I feel like that's just ruining the McSpicy at this point. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not brave enough to waste a piece of good chicken with pineapple. And that's it. I would try the desserts. I think the McFlurries look kind of good. I just wish they would have had something different, like, I don't know, the spaghetti. I don't know if you guys, like, watch people eat McDonald's all around the world, but, like, I feel like the Philippines had, like, the spaghetti. I would have liked to have tried that. There's a few things that I would have tried, and my goodness, can the UK get the McGriddle? The McGriddle needs to come to the menu here in the UK. Y'all don't know what you're missing out on. Y'all do not know. Yeah, pineapple on a burger. I don't know what Australia is doing. This is how I learned how to build my PC, through the internet, ChatGPT, which helped me so much. My older brother abandoned me at a young age. He was the only person in the family that knew about the PC. I'm glad that happened to me That happened, we grow up quicker. Oh, you know, my brother knows how to build PC too. My brother was building PCs when he was like 14. And I would honestly make fun of him for playing video games all day long, but here I am on YouTube as a 30-something-year-old, and I play video games for like 5 hours straight every day. It's weird how that happens. So weird. My brother would play Halo with his friends, and I would be like, oh my god, you need to get a job. You need to get a normal job. Okay, but this was like back before Twitch and YouTube. And I was a very serious 20-year-old. Like, I was working. Okay, when I was 18, I was working. Okay, I was working 80 hours. So I'd be like, you need to get a job. My brother would be like, no, I'm playing Halo with my friends for like hours, all day. He would be up all night. And I'd be like, you need to get a job. And then there's me, 30-something-year-old playing Minecraft on YouTube for 5 hours straight. And he's the one with like the better job now. It's funny how that happens. But, you know, back then there was no YouTube. You don't look a day over 26. I'm 30-something. But I just pretend I'm 21 again. I don't feel 30-something mentally. Physically, I do. Ish. Depends on the day. It just went so fast. Like, I blinked my eyes and my 20s were over. I just worked I worked my entire 20s. I did not do anything but work. It was a sad time. I just worked multiple jobs. And that's why I sit on YouTube now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 stacks left to make. Yeah, see, that didn't even change anything for me. COVID did not change anything for me because my routine has not changed. It has not changed. Alright, let's do a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna come back and get more. So at least we're like gathering up the glass on the bright side. I'm 32. I'm 33. Yeah, I mean, before I used to just go to work and come home, and now I just go to work and then play video games for 6 hours in the afternoon. So not much has changed. But I don't think I never really went out in my 20s. Like, I was never a partier. I never really drank. I just worked and worked and worked. I just worked a lot. And I would go home a lot. It was so I could fund my going home a lot. I would go home like every 6 months at one point. But that was like back before plane tickets were like, I used to be able to get a plane ticket in the winter for like 500. And so it wasn't too bad. But now, the last time I flew home was like 2 years ago. And I don't go as often now. Because the flights, I went with JetBlue, which, if there's an airline, it's a JetBlue holiday, okay? If there's an airline not to fly with, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend any, though. I just don't feel like, planes have been falling out of the sky like no tomorrow. I don't know. I just don't feel like flying to the US is the greatest idea right now. I feel like maybe you should just wait it out for the next presidency. I don't know what's going on with their planes, but it's not just their planes. There was like another planes, yeah. I feel like planes are crashing all over there, but then there was like another country, India. There was like a plane that crashed there. I don't know. I just feel like if there's a company not to fly with, I'm gonna tell you not to fly with JetBlue. It wasn't horrendous. Like, don't get me wrong, it was not horrendous. And for the price of my ticket, which was like 1,100, it was a good budget airline. But it all started when the first flight was 2 hours delayed. Hi Bagel, how's your day going? It all started when my first flight was delayed. And it's not even the fact that it was delayed, because you kind of anticipate like flights get delayed all the time. And it was like right after COVID had like reopened things, like everyone was traveling again. So like the airports were like so busy. And so that's fine, like not a big deal. And then I think it was like another hour. So I think in all it was 3 hours delayed. But then I had, normally I get a straight flight. I don't do connecting flights, but I didn't mind to do a connecting flight. I did it last time and it went smoothly. Then I got to New York, and I never normally fly in New York. I don't like New York. It's very busy. It's very hustle and bustle. It's not my lifestyle, you know? But I normally fly into Chicago because it's very close to home. I feel safe in Chicago. I don't know why, but I just do. I don't know. Last time I flew in Chicago, I felt like the lady was like looking out. I think because I was young and I was traveling my own. She was looking out for me. She was helping me. Like, I don't think back then I was probably like 24 and I was flying by myself, and I'd never done a connecting flight before. I normally just got like a straight flight to Detroit, but I didn't. I went through Chicago, and I think it was like midnight, and I don't think she wanted me like getting lost in Chicago. She was like, this is where you need to go, this is what you need to do, and then your next flight is here. If like, just ask someone if you don't know, because like, I guess Chicago is very dangerous. But I feel like that lady was just, you know, she's looking at this young lady traveling by herself. She's like, you could just tell she was looking out for me, and I was like, great. But it was just a really good experience. There was no mess, and that was like in customs. Yeah, that was in customs. But when I flew into New York, oh my god, those TSA lines. I was like, what is going on here? And then when you're in New York as well, people will try to, all of these like taxi and Uber drivers are trying to get me to like get in a taxi. Like, I'm trying to get in connecting flight, which I'm 3 hours late for. So I already knew I was gonna miss that flight, but that flight got delayed. At first I thought it was lucky that flight got delayed because I would have missed it. That flight got delayed, but it's not the fact that it got delayed, it's the fact that we sat there for 8 hours in the airport and no one spoke to us about what was going on. That was like the frustrating part. It wasn't the fact that like the flight got delayed. For me, I would have missed it anyway if it hadn't. There was like no way through the TSA lines that I was in New York that I was gonna get through. Like, it was so busy. I think it took me 2 hours to get through security. I'm just like, it's so silly. But like, most of your stuff anyway, like once you get there, most of your stuff, you're like, your big suitcase, it's just so dumb. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to get through. Luckily my flight was delayed. Then I sat on the airport floor because there was nowhere to sit. But no one was coming on and communicating to us. Like, our flight was delayed, but there was a pilot that was stood next to me. I'm sat on the floor. I haven't slept in like a day or two. And then this like pilot, I'm also really stressed because my best friend had kids. So like, I didn't think we were getting on the flight that night. I honestly, it got to like 11 o'clock and I'm like, we're not getting on this flight because planes do not travel out past like midnight. They don't like to like fly in the dark. I don't know what it is, or unless it's like they seem to just stop at like midnight. I don't know what it is with like smaller planes, because this wasn't a big plane. It was just literally going from New York to Michigan. And I was like stressing out because I'm like, my best friend has like kids, so she's gonna have to like drive through Detroit at like midnight, which is not a great place to be. So I'm like on the floor stressing out. I can hear this pilot arguing. Yeah, literally. Yeah, because of the time difference as well. I think it was 11. I think I got there at midnight. I think eventually we did fly out at 11. I'm pretty sure it was 11 o'clock and I didn't arrive until midnight. And at that point I hadn't slept in 2 days and I was just like, I should have paid for the hotel. So I spent my first night in Heathrow Airport because I was too cheap to pay for a hotel because I thought like, oh, it'll just be easy. Like once I get there, it'll be early afternoon. I was meant to arrive in Detroit by like 2 o'clock. That was my arrival time. I didn't get there till like midnight. Yeah. So I didn't, because my flight was so early, I didn't get a hotel room because I was like, I'm not going to sleep anyway. I'll just sit in the airport overnight. Big mistake. Never again. Because everything got so delayed. It was crazy. Everything got so delayed. But like, it wasn't the fact that I expect that, especially during like busy summer travel season. It was the lack of communication. I could just hear the pilot that was meant to fly this plane arguing, saying that JetBlue was the worst company and that they constantly like take on these like they can never get people to places on time and this company is terrible. And his family was in Detroit, so he was meant to fly this plane to Detroit. But they left the plane in the tarmac, so it was too hot. It didn't have air conditioning. So they had to like cool it down. It took like 5 hours to cool it down. That pilot timed out. He was annoyed. He timed out. Then we had to get another pilot. They were like, yep, the pilot's on their way. They're 40 minutes out. This is at 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock? No pilot. 9 o'clock? No pilot. No communication. You will now see, like, I felt so sorry for, like, the flight attendants because they don't get paid till they're on that flight. So they're just sitting on the floor stuck with us. I'm thinking, my goodness, you guys should really change your job because, like, I complain about my job, but y'all, I would get another job. I get another job if I were you. So they were just as frustrated, but eventually they had to, like, come out and speak to us and be like, because people were, like, looking for different flights and there was nothing to fly us out to Detroit. Because one of the girls were like, I don't even care about the money at this point. I just want to get home. There were like kids like sat there for 8 hours, sat on the floor. There was like old people, like people in wheelchairs. They weren't even checking on them. So like this lady, I think she thought I was Indian. So she kept asking me, she's like, oh, can you take me here? Which of course I would have done in a heartbeat. Or like, oh, like, do you know what's going on? Because I don't think her English was very good. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. And she's trying to contact her family in Detroit. It was honestly, like, for what you pay, it was not worth it. But saying that, when I flew with them back home, I got home no problem. There were no issues, no flight delays, nothing. We straight got back to London, no problems. It was just getting there was, I think I was tired. I don't think I'd ever do that again. I would definitely have gotten the hotel. Slept the night before. I used to, I didn't want to like, I used to get a bus to the airport. But I used to fly out in the evening. But I did that, the last time I did that, I was so close to not making it. Because the bus got delayed because of the London traffic. So I think I was too scared to do that because I hadn't flown in such a long time. I didn't want to chance it. So don't fly with JetBlue, guys. Don't do it. Yeah, I think I was so lucky I made it that day. I was so lucky that we made it there that day. I don't even know what I would have done if we hadn't. So I didn't want to risk it, which is why I didn't get a nighttime flight. I got a morning flight, and I figured I'd just get an afternoon bus up there. And then I would just spend the night in the airport, which was fun, by the way, because you could hear all the police having like their little sit down in the coffee area. And there was like someone suspicious in the airport. I was like, somebody give me the popcorn. I'm like, hang on a minute. Why is there someone suspicious in the airport and y'all are just sitting down having a meeting? It was entertaining, to say the least. But I probably wouldn't do it again. I would pay that extra money. I would pay an extra money for a hotel. I think what it was, it's like the hotel wasn't even in the same terminal, and I don't know London. So I didn't know where to go, or I was traveling by myself, and I knew how to get to the airport because I'd done it so many times, and I knew how to get like from the bus to the airport. That's all my brother used to take me to the airport. He used to like get on a train. We used to take the train. But I don't like the trains because there's nowhere to sit. And so I started taking the bus. And that was easy because it was like a one stop. Like it takes you straight there. You don't have to get off anywhere. It's like the train, you'd have to like get off somewhere and then get on somewhere. And I was like, I don't know what's going on here. So my brother, when he lived here, he used to take me to the airport and then he used to travel back home. Like a little brother. As they should. But I don't know. I didn't know how to get to this like Terminal 2 because I was in Terminal 5. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay for the hotel. I already don't like traveling by myself. I am not adventurous. I am a little bit. I'm definitely the most adventurous out of all of my friends. I'm definitely the most. Out of all of my best friends, I'm definitely probably the most seasoned and most... I'm like more of a chance taker, but I'm not like a big chance taker. And as I've gotten older, I'll only do it with certain risks. Right, I need to get some glass. Oh, I just let you out. Why don't you come back in? And I will give you a cookie. Do you want a cookie? Probably not. Alright. Give me your glass. Because we're gonna need a lot of it. So glad I keep you guys in business. And I'm gonna need your glass. Thank you. So I don't know why the other guy out here is not topping up his trade. I don't know if that's because he's in a boat. He's not topping up his trade, and I'm not moving him. It's too much effort. So he can sit with the chicken in the boat. He is a chicken for life. Now I've got 5 eggs. Alright, I feel like that should be enough now. We should be able to go back and finish that level, I hope. Is it nighttime? Yeah. I would have liked to have gotten more glass, but I don't want to wait till daytime, and I don't want to sleep because I'd be wasting the days away. I want to be sleeping my life away. 4 or 5. What are my roots? I don't have any roots. I got none. I don't know. I make it up. Do you mean like, where's your bloodline? I got no idea. Some people think I'm Italian. Some people think I'm Indian. Some people think I'm Arab. Some people, so like wherever you really want to pin me is where I'm from. That's what I do now. Emeralds. I'm gonna take those because I might need those. I don't think so. I'm gonna take that one because I could bring some building blocks back to trade with. I'm gonna leave that here. I'm gonna leave that here in case I need more concrete. That's about it. Oh, yeah, it's my fortune digger. I don't need it though. Alright, I think I have everything. I'm not doing brilliant on rockets, but I did waste a lot. Although it's supposed to be daytime and I could get more glass. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait. I'm Bayesian, English, Egyptian, Persian, McDonald, Nuggets, DNA roots. Yeah, I'm a McDonald's. I am a McDonald's. I like my McNuggies. I used to love McNuggies. I don't know what... When those fish are swimming, it looks like they're like dying. Alright, I'm gonna get some more glass before I go back because I'm gonna need a lot. So I'm gonna wait for my villagers to restock before we go back. And then I'm gonna grab a quick coffee. And then we're gonna put all that black concrete up. And hopefully that 13 stacks, I think it's 14 altogether, is enough. I'm gonna wait for you to restock, buddy. Oh look, more emeralds. We have serious chest monsters everywhere. We're gonna fix that problem soon. We're gonna make it a little bit worse and then we're gonna fix it. Hybrid man, Nemo, same him. I love Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. I think that's where I mean, I've always been anti-fish. I've always been anti-fish. I've never ate fish. Nope. But when Nemo came out, that's when I was like, I am backed up by science. This is why we don't eat fishies. You know, like we don't, fish are friends, not food. Come on, dude, time to work. I got things to do. I got a lot of black blocks to place. This is like once every 9 months. I rarely have fish. Fish are friends, not food. I never eat fish. Never ever. Never ate fish, never wanted to. I think my brother used to chase me around the store with fish. I've been traumatized. He was such a jokester. Except it was not funny. With a dead fish, not a real live fish. And it still had the eyes in it. Nah. I'm gonna leave that for the fisherman. That's not for me. Alright, I'm gonna head to the other place. I got my ender chest. I think I have everything. I have all my black concrete, right? Yes. I think I have everything. I think I have enough golden carrots. That should get us started. Should be being the operative word. That should get us finished, not started. But we'll see. And then I'm gonna get some coffee. Because my coffee all coffeeed out. When I was younger, I always wanted to live in New York. Like when I was like a teenager, I was like, when I grow up, I want to live in New York so I can take the subway everywhere. It'd be so cool. And then I went to New York with my best friend and I realized I actually don't want to live in New York. I am 5'2.5". I am fun sized. I'm the perfect height. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but we're gonna try our best, right? I'm gonna be right back, guys. BRB. I just needed my coffee. That's all I really needed. I'm 5'2.5" though. 2.5 inches. That half an inch is everything. Imagine if I said I was 6'2". Wonder if anyone would actually believe me. I'm gonna start telling people I'm 6'2". See if they believe me. Can I get you... I forgot my, I forgot... Where did I put it? I'm definitely 6'2". I don't know about you, but I got them tall jeans, you know? I'm a giant. I am a giant. I don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm 6'2". 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so many chicken nuggets. It just made me really tall. Like, I just had a huge growth spurt. You know, them nuggies be making me grow real tall. Kids, eat your chicken nuggets. You be needing them. I don't have any music, and that is sad. How did my music end already? I definitely need to get a playlist. I like some songs, but I don't like all the songs. There we go. Just feels more magical with music. Not that I'm looking at a big black wall. It almost reminds me of The Void. Dang it, I'm doing this wrong. Alright, Happy, you're gonna have to, like, study yourself a little bit. It's definitely not me that's the problem here. It's definitely you. Nevaeh, keep turning off the music. Absolutely. She's a really bad dog. I'm kidding. She's actually not hanging out with me. I think because it's warmed up. My bedroom's too warm for her. She's sleeping downstairs in front of my front door. I've never felt so betrayed in my life. Never felt so betrayed. She should know I'm always cold. I'm kidding. I just have my, when I have my light on here, it does make the room really warm. I only have some of my lights on up here. It's great when it's cold, though. I have to say, I woke up hot a lot last night. So it must have warmed up outside, because I am never warm. Usually. I'm always cold. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. I don't want to make any more black concrete. We might be alright. Gonna be sad. I swear I did hear a wandering trader though. If I get down off my high horse and it's not a wandering trader up there, I'm not gonna be happy. At least it's daytime. You better be freaking kidding me. I swear I heard it. I'm just manifesting it, that's all. Oh, look, there's a gray sheep. I haven't seen a gray sheep in a really long time. I've never come across a pink one, though. Where, oh, where? Okay. I knew I was just hearing things. I didn't. I really thought there was one there. Alright, Happy. Let's get back to work. I haven't seen one in a couple days, and I'm slightly concerned that my guy is on vacation, and he hasn't earned the vacation days. You gotta work some days to earn vacation days, you know? That's what I like about Europe. Work-life balance. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've gotten so used to these vacation days. I don't know what I would do without them. 2 weeks? Nah. I can't imagine having 2 weeks for the whole year. 2 whole entire weeks. They should give you 1 month off for Christmas. I wish. I wish. I used to have to work Christmas Day all the time. All for like 12-hour shifts. It was the worst. I only have to work 4 hours now. It's not too bad. I get to go spread my holiday cheer by saying, "Hi, I've come to take some blood." And that's how I spread the holiday cheer on Christmas. Actually, some people are really happy because they want to go home and they can't go home without that blood test. So some people are actually really happy. And then some people are like, oh my God, can I not get a day off? And I'm like, speak to your doctor, okay? I didn't order the blood test. I'm just carrying out the orders. Don't be getting mad at me. I won't even use the green needle. I'll use the black one, okay? I won't use the Christmas color one. I'll use the black one. You don't know. Black is smaller than green. Green is the biggest needle. I don't use green. Very rarely. I don't spread that holiday cheer. But I hope to not have to work this Christmas because I worked the last Christmas. Not that I really care. Like, it's 4 hours, so to me, it's like a nothing. It's nothing. Working 4 hours on Christmas is like nothing now. We're at 5. Let's close that up. All right, let's do like a section like, I think we could take this down. And let's fill this in actually. We were gonna just make it higher, but then I decided that I would just dig down 8. Happy, do you see what you're doing to me? Happy, why would you do that to me? It's absolutely not me doing that. Oh good, I do have some dirt. I thought I took it all out. Let's just go ahead and close up this hole. Happy. I'm gonna blame Happy. Anything goes wrong today, it's Happy's fault. But it's fine, because Happy's real name is not his real name. I can't change his identity, I'm sorry. He'll always be Happy. That's just the sky. The real sky, the fake sky. I guess really we could have just like kept the roof off and there you go. There's your little nighttime sky. You cannot. Happy, why are you causing me so much trouble today? Why is your driving so bad? You might not say that after I do it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gentle. I swear I'm gentle. I'm gentle. Most of the time. Every now and then. I have a patient say, ow, that hurt. And I was like, it didn't. I swear it didn't. I don't know. Sometimes if you go, I always go slowly. But some people think that's worse. And some people think majority of my patients think that's better. There's every now and then that 0.5% of people that are like, ow. But I also think it's people's like pain threshold. Some people, I don't think they have a good pain threshold. And then some people, they just have really tricky veins and really fine veins, or they have so many blood tests, their arms just become really sensitive. So some people actually do have an excuse. Some people just don't. But I always try to be gentle. I always joke. I don't think I was actually meant to become a phlebotomist. But that's just, the hours just suited me. I wasn't a phlebotomist my entire career. I was a healthcare assistant actually for 10. But I would still take blood as a healthcare assistant, just not as my primary job. We would leave that to the phlebotomists. So like an adult that I am, if someone starts screaming when you're putting the needle in, I go get one of my seniors. I'm like, my patient's screaming. Can you try? Do you practice on balloons before taking blood from people? No. You just have to practice on the real deal. No, actually, when I first learned, which is a really long time ago now, when I first learned how to take blood, I practiced on staff because I was terrified. Okay, you get a plastic arm, honestly, and it's not like the real thing. It is nothing like the real thing. People do not have veins like that. They do not. It's all lies. So I practice on staff members. Back then you were allowed to. Now you're not allowed to. Hi, the little Skeller. How's your day going? Yep. You gotta go in. You practice on a plastic arm, but it's not good. And then I used to practice on staff because I was too scared, and then you just practice on patients with someone, of course. You don't just like get the needle and go. You have to like be watched so many times to make sure you're competent. I would say in my advice, don't let the junior doctors take blood. The baby doctors, the ones in green, I don't know. I'm guessing that's the color at every trust. I don't know, but I'm assuming so. The baby doctors, okay? You know, the new ones, the F ones. Don't let them take your blood. Trust me. You're their target practice. I know, because every September, the patient goes, oh, you got that first try. And I'm like, yeah. They have a huge, great vein. I always get the 50+ lady doing me. Never had anyone younger. I would say it depends on if you go to the GP. I feel like the older people are at the GP practices because they're ready for retirement. Aren't we all, baby? Aren't we all? We're all ready for retirement. So I feel like if you go to like the GP, I've never had mine taken at the GP because I'm a phlebotomist, so I've always done it myself. When I had my blood test done, I said, you need to put it on ice because I can do my own blood, thank you. But I did have my ECG done at the GP. I could have done it myself, mind you, but I probably couldn't read it myself. I did get like ChatGPT to kind of interpret it a little bit. When I had the GP, and she was actually really nice. I have to say, her manners were so good. She was just like the kindest lady. But I've never actually been to the GP. Only once. Once recently. I don't really go to the doctors. I've never felt needed to. But I have to say, the girl that did my ECG, she was really kind. At first, I thought she screwed up when it said it was ischemic, and then I realized I just have a right bundle branch block. And she did it correctly. I was like, what is that? Why is it ischemic? I'm 30 years old. And then I obviously gets interpreted by an electrophysiologist. GPs don't know how to read ECGs either. But I do kind of want to go get my blood taken at the GP because, like, I work at a hospital and they send a lot of their patients with really good veins to us, and I'm like, how do you miss that? Like, sometimes I'm like, do they even try? But I would be curious just to like go to the GP and have my blood. I have really good veins, so I know I'm not tricky. Just to kind of like see what they're like at the GP. Maybe I'll do that next time. I want to see what, you know, I like to test the GP system because I don't go to I do everything myself. Except I did have to have my ECG there so a doctor could read it. I mean, I probably, if I wanted to, I could have had one of the doctors interpret it, but I figured everyone's so busy nowadays. Do you ever feel like your staff are overworked? What do you mean, like, do you ever feel like your staff are overworked? We are definitely overworked and underpaid. For sure, every single day. I would not recommend my job to anyone. We're overworked and underpaid for sure, but we're a really good team. I only stay because our team is so good. We always say if we win the lottery, we'd all be retired. I would retire everybody. If we win the lottery, we're going together. But we're a very tight-knit team. But saying that, I've always been really lucky. Wherever I've worked, I've always had a good team. I've always worked with really, really good people. You deserve more money for what you do. Hopefully pay will improve. Yeah. I would say we get paid. I used to pay HCA and I got paid. I didn't get paid band 3 for a long time. As I decided to not return to my job, because I knew I needed a change. I really needed a change. I was there for like 10 years. I needed a change. I just couldn't go back to the same routine. I needed to do something different. I was going crazy. So once my manager left, if my manager hadn't left, I probably never would have left my job. But my manager left for a year. She was meant to go for 3 months, but it turned out to be a year. And she then was going to return, but I knew when she returned, she was never going to stay, and she didn't. So I decided after a year of her leaving that she left for like a year and a half actually, that I was going to look for another job. Which I did, and I did get that other job, and at first I didn't like it. I was like, oh my god, just because I'd been in the same job for like 10 years, but I was still working where I worked for 10 years. I was working between both, because they were going to give us band 3, and I would lose the back pay, which I lost anyway, because it took such a long time for it to come. The manager was like, don't leave yet, you're going to lose your back pay, because they're probably not going to give it to the phlebotomists, which they didn't. So we stayed at band 2 as phlebotomy. I didn't really care. It was never about the money, and honestly, it's not that big of a pay rise, although we definitely deserve to be paid more. But we get paid the same as a cleaner, which is absolutely crazy, the fact that we're sticking needles in people's arms, which is invasive. But yeah, we get paid the same as the cleaning staff get paid. Just because no one has evaluated our pay scale, which is crazy. But I do think it will change. I just think there's no money in the system. Yeah, there's no money. This is why I say I don't recommend my job. Because you have to like love the job to like really stay in that job. But I do think we have a really good team, and I think we just pull together as a team. Like we really pull together. And that's the only reason why the job is tolerable. So I think GP phlebotomists are paid the same. The only difference is with GPs is their appointments. But we're a walk-in clinic. So like we can get like a lot. Like we see so many patients. It's like the GPs, if no one can get their bloods done at the GP, they go to the hospital because they don't want to wait 6 weeks, which is fair enough. Like when I was anemic, I definitely couldn't have waited 6 weeks for a blood test. I was dying. And I doubt that they would have fitted me in any earlier. even though I was like showing signs of anemia, because it's like a 6-week wait. Or I think back then it was like a 3-week wait. Now it's like a 6-week wait from a lot of my patients. I think that's just the area that I'm in. There's not enough GP practices for this big area. So a lot of patients now, just like, because it's a walk-in clinic, they just will come into us. And so GPs aren't doing as much, in my opinion. And so then their workload falls on us. Plus, we're still doing all of the ward patients, and then we're doing our clinic patients, and then we're doing all of the GPs that can't get an appointment. Plus, all the hospitals, a lot of GPs won't do hospital bloods anymore. A lot of them have opted out. And unfortunately, our funding has not increased. So we've been dealing with that, and it's just crazy. It's chaotic. But the team is so good, like, we all just come to work and suffer. If we could all leave together, we would. If we could all get a job in the same area. Oh my god, I only have 1 stack of black concrete left. Dang, I'm gonna have to go get more. But we're so close to the finish line. Will I not have any more anywhere? Nowhere. Dang it. I feel like 2 to 3 stacks. 2 to 3 stacks, maybe 3. Maybe we'll do 4 stacks of the black. And then I think we got most of it in. It looks so strange that that looks nice, and then that's just all black. Alright, let's get this last little stack in. We almost 13. Well, that was 14 actually, because I made an extra. Five, 3. So basically, if I were to give you a career advice, I'd say don't go into medicine, don't go into healthcare. I feel like go into cybersecurity. I feel like that's the job to go in. Cybersecurity. That's, if I were to redo my career, I would definitely get a job or start a business in cybersecurity, because that's what we rely on nowadays. Actually, this actually got almost all the way done. I think it's just the sides we need to fill in. Actually, I missed a spot, but I don't know where now. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it's just this like part here that we need to get finished. Which is not too bad. I think we are going to pull it down to here though. But I think I'm going to fill all this in. Oh my god, it's so dark. And then we're going to work on getting the lights in. And then maybe a layer of glass. I have no idea how I end up anemic, honestly. Well, yeah, I mean, there's that too. There is that too. I don't know how I end up becoming... nothing changed. There was nothing. I don't know. I remember getting tired from last September. I started getting really tired, which was really strange because I had quit my other job. So I was only working part-time. I was working full-time before that. And so with my hours between both jobs, I was working like 10 days straight. I was like getting no time off, but I still had energy. And then September came and I got really tired, but I didn't know what it was. And then I did call the GP. They're probably like, this girl never answers her phone. It didn't call until, it wasn't even a GP, it was a pharmacist. And he didn't call until like 7 p.m. in the evening. So I didn't answer it because I'm like, boo, I'm in bed by then. This was like, I stopped streaming for a while. This was like back when I was stopped streaming for a while. Then from September onwards, I just remember just feeling tired. It wasn't like anything, but I didn't take any vacation time and we were really short-staffed at work. So I just put it down to the stress at work. I didn't call the GP back because I wasn't answering my phone at 7 p.m. Like, that's weird. It wasn't even like a GP, like, you know how like the people call you from like the doctor's office and it's like an unknown number. It was like his mobile number. I was like, I'm not answering that. Obviously, he must have had a really busy day and probably finished his work on his way home or something. I was like, I'm not answering that because I don't know who it is. So I didn't answer it and I ignored it. And then One of like my managers, she's like, you have not taken any vacation time in a really long time. I didn't take any of my vacation time, so I just assumed I was burnt out. I was tired. We were really short-staffed over the summer. And our workload was like ridiculously high, so I just put it down to that. Then a few months passed. I had a week off, felt a lot better on that week off, went back to work, started to feel really tired again. Then I had another couple of weeks off, like, because I had 1 week off in September, I had 2 weeks off in October. Didn't feel great, but nothing, there was like nothing for me to go. I just felt tired. Then I think Christmas came and I got all these stomach bugs. And when I noticed when I was vomiting, I had this really bad bruising on my throat, which was really weird, but didn't put it down to anything. I just thought, okay, I've got a stomach bug. I work in a hospital, COVID everywhere. I was surprised I didn't get COVID in all honesty, but I think I got this stomach bug. Took me a while to get over it. I got another stomach bug shortly after that. Didn't feel great. Eventually got over it. So I was just putting all my symptoms down to these stomach bugs. February, March, and April go by. Really not feeling great at this point. Starting to feel worse. I'm getting these muscle aches and I walk to work. So I just figured I walk to work. I'm getting older. I'm 30 now. I can't be doing this anymore. Like, I'm getting older. I need to start thinking about looking for a new job because is it really worth it? I'm feeling really unwell. Then I think it got to like June. Oh yeah, I was getting the muscle aches. I was walking on my way home. I was thinking, man, I hope I don't have fibromyalgia. I've never been anemic, never had anemia, never had any problems, never had any thyroid issues, never been sick a day in my life, never needed an antibiotic, never had an infection. Nothing bad was going through my mind. Anemia was not going through my mind. I think at that point, I still had color to my skin, so I wasn't even thinking anemia. I think it got to like April. I remember I was really cold. I was walking to work with my like fur coat in April. It is like, I don't know Celsius, but I know Fahrenheit. It was like 60 Fahrenheit. Oh my God, is that a wandering trader? Did he fall and die? How did you get up there? What the heck? Where's your owner? I guess you just stuck up there forever, huh? I know, because I was like, oh, Wandering Trader's here. And I'm like, how did you get up there? Oh, how did he get up there? They must have spawned in and he must have, like, fallen to his death. Your friends must have fell. Sucks to be you. I'd help you out, but last time I killed your owner, you spat at me, so... Oh, the other one's here. Oh, here he is! Oh, good. I don't know how we ended up over here. Mini Kirby. Alright, Lilac Girl. I think I already have like 1,000 of her. Mini Jinx. Cat Plush Jelly. I think I already have that, but I'm gonna take it. Because it's been a long time. Oh, yeah, the new Copper Golems. Okay, this is actually a good one. I am spending all of my emeralds. What else do you have for me? Nothing too good. Alright, let's go in the house and check these out. Anyway, April comes. I'm getting like, I am cold. Like, not normal cold. Like, it is 60 degrees and I was cold. And I thought, that's really strange. But once again, didn't think anything of it. I was tired. I remember coming home and I was so tired. I was like, this job is killing me. So I'm literally blaming everything on the job at this point. Everyone's stressed. Everyone's miserable. Lilac Girl we already have. Yeah, we have like 11 Lilac Girls. I don't think we ever will need any more of her. Then we have the Copper Golem. So cute. And then I already have this, but I figured I'd grab it while I was there. Then we have Mini. Is it the Mini Jinx? Is this Jinx? I don't know my Pokemon. Yeah, this is Jinx. Then now we have the cat plushie. So we actually got some decent stuffs. We actually got decent stuff this time around. I love Kirby. I like the cat too. The cat's not too bad. So we'll just stick those in there. I love Kirby. Kirby's like, oh, it's so cute. We'll put a Kirby in the storage room. We do have some Pokemon stuff. Or not Pokemon stuff. Anyway, then I think it got to like June. I think it got to like, I was getting these muscle aches at this point. I'm not thinking anemia. I knew I looked a little bit extra pale. Like I knew I looked pale, like white. Like, but I wear a lot of makeup so no one really noticed. But I noticed in the mornings and I thought, it's weird that it's April and the sun's out and I'm not tanning. But I didn't think of it. And I got this whooshing in my ear. And the day before, I heard one of my colleagues have a conversation about having a sinus infection. So I was like, oh great, I probably just have a sinus infection or something. And I got that. And I remember getting up in the mornings. I couldn't get up. I literally would get to the edge of the bed. I would start doing my makeup. And I just couldn't. I would have to sit down. And I was like, that was really strange. I don't know why that wasn't a red flag to me, but I think it's the iron brain. It doesn't make you make good choices when you don't feel well. So that was really strange. And then that was happening. And I would get to work and everyone else would have all this energy. I would have to sit down. I didn't feel good. And then I think it was, I had a patient, he didn't tell me he was on a blood thinner. And so he I don't know if the cotton wool just didn't go on properly. So every day I felt like I had the flu between April, May, and June. Still didn't do anything about it. Eventually, I think it got to the end of June, and the muscle aches got from kind of subtle to really intense. I wiped up blood off a patient that patient just went down the hallway. I don't think the cotton wool was on. He was on a blood thinner. It was just blood everywhere. Patient didn't even notice. So I was wiping it up because I said we'll have to clean it up. We can't wait for the cleaners to come. They're not gonna clean it up. Just wipe it up. So we wiped it up, and then the next day I had the worst muscle aches. I felt like I did a workout. I went to the gym. I didn't go to the gym, and I was like, I'm tired and I don't feel good. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask for a blood test. Because I'm not getting better. This tiredness is getting worse. I have to lay down every day after work. I'm gonna get a blood test. So I call the GP again. I didn't call them. I did the little thing and I said, I just feel dizzy. I was getting dizziness. Dizziness started when I was taking blood in the mornings. And I don't get dizzy very often. I'm not a dizzy person. I think that was also another thing. But I thought I had vertigo. People get vertigo as they get older. I know quite a few people with it. So I just put it down that I've just gotten older and I've got vertigo. And the GPs don't do anything. So that's why I didn't go to the doctors about the dizziness. Then the dizziness started getting really bad in the afternoon. I would lay down and I'd get up. And I felt so dizzy. So eventually, I think I did an e-consult and asked for a blood test, which I don't like going to the doctors because I generally don't like most doctors. In the end, out of desperation, I was like, right, I'm going to get a blood test because my colleague's like, you're anemic. You're definitely anemic. And I said, no, I've never had anemia. I've never suffered with anemia. I'm not bleeding anywhere. I don't think I'm anemic. But I thought, okay, let's just go get a blood test and see if it shows anything. And then I didn't ever go to the GP. So it took them a while to get back with the results. Oh yeah, I did an e-consult. And the guy's just asking me all these questions, and I'm like, no, there's nothing out of the ordinary for me. And then he agreed to a blood test, but he said, if the blood test doesn't show anything, you need to come into GP practice. And I said, no, I don't, because if the blood test shows nothing, then it's all in my head. Because at that point, I really thought a lot of it was in my head. I thought, I don't know why I'm feeling like I have the flu. I remember feeling weaker, but I explained that by not working as a HCA for a year, so I wasn't really lifting patients like I did. So I just put that down to that. I do remember getting weaker. I couldn't lift things anymore. But I just put that down to the fact that I'm not working out. I'm not lifting patients like I was. In my old job, I was lifting a lot of patients. That's what I thought it was. I had no idea. I was quite shocked. Had the blood test, didn't hear anything. So I assumed no news is good news. That's what I tell my patients. So I'm like, if it's bad, doctors will get a hold of you. Then what happened was I fell down the stairs. I fractured my foot. I sat on it for a few days. I don't know why I wasn't sleeping. I had like insomnia. Or like I was sleeping, but it was so light. I heard my dogs run down the stairs. I got up really fast, not thinking, and I fell down the stairs. I don't know why I got up fast, because I was feeling dizzy a lot. And I just thought it was like vertigo. It wasn't anything serious. I've never had this before. At this point, the GP hadn't gotten in contact with me, so I thought, oh, my bloods were normal. I figured they didn't find anything. There's probably nothing wrong. Didn't hear anything. So I assumed everything was good. I didn't know, like, you could go onto the app and check your blood results and things like that. Like, because I'd never had a blood test for me personally. I've let people practice on me, but I've never, like, had a blood test, have a blood test. I think I did early in my early 20s. I actually did have one, but it came back normal, never any issues. So I had that, and then didn't hear anything back. Fell down the stairs, kind of hummed and hard in it, whether to go to the emergency room. Didn't want to go. Wasn't really keen to go because I was so tired. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna sit on it. And I could weight bear the third day. The first day I could not do any weight bearing. I couldn't hop. I tried hopping around, but my muscles were so sore from the anemia. So I couldn't, like, I just crawled everywhere. I was off sick because I wasn't feeling good. I was off sick. That's when I fell down the stairs. When I took that episode of sickness, that second night, I wasn't feeling good. I didn't know I was anemic, so I just thought, I don't know what's going on, but I'm so tired. But I was working on YouTube and Twitch a lot, so I was streaming in the evenings a lot, which is the reason why I thought I was so tired. That was one of the things I said to myself. I am working. Like, I would stream from like 7 till midnight, and then I'd wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and I just put that down to the fact that I was so tired, and like streaming was just harsh on my body. But everything, you know, like I was growing, my YouTube, like my shorts were doing really well. I didn't want to quit. Like, I was just like pushing myself to continue to do it. And then I fell down the stairs. So then I sat on it for 3 days. I went to work. I could walk on it a little bit, like I could weight bear, so I thought maybe it's not fractured. I did hear the pop, so I kind of knew I did something to that foot, but I wasn't sure. I then went back to work that same morning. My GP calls me, and I was like, at first I was like, I didn't answer because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this morning, because like I thought it was something with my family member, not like me, because hadn't heard from the GP in like almost 2 weeks, had that blood test, just assumed it was normal. I didn't have the NHS app. I don't know how to look on it. Like, I don't do stuff like that, so. And my GP calls, she goes, you're bleeding somewhere. She's like, she actually put me in a panic because she was panicking. She's like, your ferritin is 11. She's like, it's meant to be like 100. And I'm like, I don't know what at first I was like, I was at work. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I have this foot that I can barely, like, I'm at work. I can barely walk on this foot. I'm meant to be in all day because I am the afternoon cover. I was all day shift. And I was like, oh, I just can't deal with this right now. Anyway, she's like, you need to go take this iron. She's like, you need to have it investigated if it happens again. Because at first she's like, do you want to investigate it? And I'm thinking, I can barely walk right now. I do not want to get it investigated right now. Like, I'll be fine. I knew my HB was okay. She didn't say anything about my HB, but she really scared me. Like, it really scared me. Because she was freaking out. She goes, you know, this is 11. We would expect this if you had a miscarriage. This is a lot of blood loss. Like, we don't know where you're bleeding from. It's just freaking me out. So after that, I figured I needed to be a responsible adult and go get my foot checked. So I asked one of the nurses that I work with if she could ask one of the orthopedic doctors if he could just take a look at my foot to see if I needed to go to A&E, because I didn't want to sit in the emergency room for 6 hours for a bad sprain. Anyway, he did come. He did have a lot of patience that day. He wasn't too happy about it, but he did come. You could tell he was busy. He was stressed. He looked at my foot. He touched it. He knew exactly where to touch it too. And he goes, yep, that's enough for me to do an x-ray. So then he could be straight to x-ray. I didn't have to wait. And then he took me to one of his junior doctors, like, to give me the results, and it was fractured. And he's like, you just need to put it in a boot. We just need to put it in a boot for like 4 to 6 weeks. But I'm not allowed to wear the boot at work. So the first 2 weeks I was not allowed to. I needed to like not be at work because I should not be on it all day long. And then he said I could return to work after 2 weeks, but because of the air boot, I had to wear it for 4 to 6 weeks. That's how I found out I was anemic. I didn't know until after I fell. But I knew that morning. But he was really nice, and he did sort me out. And then I did see him 6 weeks later, and he was actually really nice. He's like, what can I do for you? Do you want more time off? Because I went back to work after 6 weeks, and I said, no, I need to come back to work. I need to walk on it. I need to like get back to normal life. And he's like, I think you're overdoing it. And I was like, it'll be fine. It was all fine. But he was really nice. I have to say, I am grateful that he did take time to see me, because he's like, what do you want to do? Do you want, like, because he gave me the option. He goes, oh, we can take you to the emergency, like, you can go to the emergency department, or we can x-ray it now. And I said, oh, I don't mind, like, whatever's easier, because like I know their workload is high. But he was really nice. He was like, nah, I'll sort you out. He didn't have to, because all I wanted to know was if it was fractured, or like if he thinks I should get an x-ray, because I don't want to sit in the emergency department for like 4 or 5 hours for a silly sprain. But it was a bad sprain. That's how we treated it. He goes, it is a bad sprain, but you do have a small fracture in the foot. But yeah, I never did figure out what caused the anemia from the beginning. And I would just wait until if the anemia returns. But hopefully I feel a lot better than I did. I don't feel like I did. I definitely know my iron's dropped, but it's holding out. Like it's hanging in there. I'm not too worried, but I did get this really bad chest pain shortly after I started the iron, and I'm not one to complain about chest pain, and it went on for months and months and months and months and months. So I did have a Holter ECG after that, but I have not got the results back from that. I'm still waiting. So I don't know, but I do feel a lot better, and I haven't had that chest pain, knock on wood, in like a month and a half. And my heart rate is a lot better now. It's not like when I was standing up, it was going to like 120, and I was getting the worst chest pain. But now it looks like it's all settled out. I hope. And hopefully it was just a one-off. That's what I said to her. I think it's just a one-off. It's just a one-time thing. All right, let's go place this last bit, and then let's get the first layer of the glass ins. All right, 3 of those, 4. Right, I'm not making any more black concrete, so if this is not enough, I am not going back. Did I leave my... Yeah, I did. That's okay. I got distracted. Oh my god, there's creepers. Oh. I did worry about that. Happy, how dare you hang out with the creepers? Yeah, for real, buddy. Listen, that was a bad aim, but it still knocked him off. All right. Skeleton. All right, that fall damage must have killed the creeper at the very least. I bet Nevaeh's gonna come in now. I can hear her. There we go. All right, I think the only part I need to do imminently is this. We are gonna take that down a minute. Oh. Maybe not like that. Actually, hold on. Hold up. Come on then. Mi princesa. All right, the princess has been let in the building. That reminds me of like the Kris Jenner, Your World, when she was calling Kim Kardashian a princess. Those are the days of the Kardashians. Now I feel like the Kardashians, like, Kourtney, like, hates them all. 4, 5, 6. I don't enjoy watching the Kardashians anymore. I haven't watched them in years. But everyone hates Kim, but I actually really like Kim. And I love that she went off to law school. I think it's commendable. It's inspirational. I do think we will go down. Let's take this down, because all it is... I want to wrap my arms around you and give you the biggest hug ever if you feel you Delia. That's been a journey on... It's really not that bad, honestly. It's not a journey. It's not that bad. People go through, honestly, it's very minor. Minor. My biggest concern was when I was having my bloods taken that it was gonna be like my platelets, like my blood wasn't clotting, but it was. So, because my biggest thing was like, oh, I hope it's not leukemia, but it wasn't. Just because my older brother had leukemia, and I don't know him, but my half brother, I need to take this down because otherwise I'll lose my guide. So that made me a little concerned, but when I had my bloods retested, because I had the chest pain. They retested everything. Everything still came back okay, so I'm not that worried. I'm not a very health worried person. I just think my body was just tired and it just needed a rest. I just needed 6 weeks off. That was, you know, that's how I got 6 weeks off. I was joking around with my other colleague the other day, and we were saying how, like, the Animal Crossing update has come out, and we were saying, oh, you know what, I need to break the other foot now, because I need another 6 weeks off of work. I shouldn't joke about things like that. I said I could use another 6 weeks off of work. I'm kidding. I can't believe I missed this side. Alright, and then we're gonna light this place up because ain't nobody can seize. I'm not sure what caused it, but I think it's all settled, I think. I think it was just a one-time thing. It was just a one-time thing. Like the foot fracture. I can't help that the stairs moved. It wasn't my fault. I've been trying to tell them stairs. I definitely wouldn't fall down the stairs. I'm not clumsy at all. I am definitely not clumsy. It was the stairs that moved. It definitely wasn't me. Alright, I think this layer. And then we will take this down eventually. It will just take a lot of glass. Where was Happy when you need him? I know! Happy was here. I mean, in a way, it really gave me, in a way, the foot fracture was great because it really did give me time to, like, feel better. Because I have to say, I was feeling it. The fatigue was just so debilitating. I have to say, my heart goes out for people who, like, have chronic anemia. I feel for you people. It's rough out there for y'all. I believe y'all. So I'm glad for me it was just a one-time thing. Alright, I need... Yeah, I'm gonna take those down for now because too many creepers be spawning on them. Lighting this place up is gonna be fun. And if my dog's having a 5 minutes behind me, she's very excited. She's just absolutely wrecking my bed and digging it. Good dogs, they said. It'll be fun, they said. My cat's looking at her. I go, what you making all that noise for? Nerea, you woke up the kitty. Right? What are we gonna do with her? She's having a mad 5 minute. You were young once too. You were young once too. I remember when you used to run up and down the stairs before we got dogs. And 2 o'clock in the morning, yep, and you used to scratch the stairs up in the old house. It wasn't this house. Yep, I remember that. And you used to scratch the furniture up too. You were young once too, just because you're old now. Don't mean you can judge the little babies. Actually, Nevaeh's 8. I feel like she's got 4 more years before she calms down. My cat's only just started to chill. At like 15? 15? Like last year, she started to slow down a little bit. She stopped bringing rats home, so that's good. Right? No wildlife? You stopped bringing the birds in the house as soon as we got Nolan. She used to bring birds. This one, oh my gosh, she used to bring live birds in the house. Right? Do you remember that? And then we got Nolan. You stopped doing that. You didn't want to share your birdies. And you were young once too. Don't you judge my dog. She's like rude. I don't like when animals get old. Alright, let's see how many of these emeralds we can get in. Happy? Let's get happy. I tried to place it. Why can't I place it? Am I not high enough? Oh. This is gonna be fun. This is probably not gonna be quite as fun as the first time around. This is a bigger area. I don't want too many, but I don't want too little, you know? And I gotta make sure we don't look like we got a gap over here. But when I did get up there, I could fix a lot of this. Yep. Nope. You asked to come in. You're stuck now. You're stuck with me forever, Nevaeh. Ain't no way I'm letting you out. Are you warm? You're warm. I do have the fan on for her, by the way. It's because I have a furry bedding. I have the fleece bedding on because it was cold. I'm always cold. And it might just be warmed up a little bit. It did get cold there for a minute and now it's kind of warmed up outside again. It's climate change, guys. Don't worry. The world is not ending. I hope. We'll see. Can't make that promise. I don't think the world is ending. I think it'll evolve and adapt like it always has done if you look at history. But I don't want to be no dinosaur, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. I missed a spot. I'll have to come and fill that in later. Did I miss a spot? Should have gone and got my eyes tested. I know, I'm still waiting for it. Ready for retirement now, guys. I'll be retired by now. 2012. It's been a long retirement waiting. I'm kidding. I love 2012. That was a good movie. Not quite as good as A Quiet Place, though. I really enjoyed The Quiet Place, too. I watched it the other night. It was so good. I was so scared. I watched it. Yes, I had to watch it. I've been wanting to watch that movie since it, like, was in the cinema. I was gonna watch 28 Years Later, but it didn't look like the story from 28 Weeks Later, and I wasn't sure about paying that much money to watch something I might not like. It was good. I recommend it. If you haven't watched it, I highly, highly recommend it. But maybe watch it during the day, because I feel like it was very scary. I feel like when there's kids and babies involved, it's a lot more scarier than your typical movie. But the first one was so sad. But it was so good. And I like that A Quiet Place 2 was actually a sequel from The Quiet Place 1. I don't like when movies like 28 Weeks Later needed a... I don't know. I haven't watched it 28 Years Later. I have not watched it. But I did read some of the comments on YouTube, and it wasn't looking promising for the movie. So I don't know. I haven't personally watched it, so I can't give you an opinion on if I thought it was good or not. But I will do eventually. When it's a little bit cheaper, I might do. Just because I love movies where the world ends. Like, Interstellar was another one of my favorites. That was a good movie. I want to watch Happy Gilmore too. Because Happy Gilmore was like one of my favorite ever comedies. Anything with Adam Sandler is always funny. It's always a good time. You like the same movies as me. What kind of movies do you like? I like the movies where the world ends. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm built like this. But the only ones that really interest me. If the world is not ending, why am I watching this movie? And then Adam Sandler movies, of course, because he's funny. I used to like rom-coms. I don't like it so much anymore. Yep, that was a good one. That was good. Wasn't my favorite, though. It wasn't a favorite of mine, but it was good. I like 2012 because it kind of had a comedy to it. I don't know if I watched Greenland. Did I watch Greenland? What's it about? Everybody, spoiler alert. We're gonna spoil movies here. I love The Walking Dead, but Fear of the Walking Dead was far more superior. Said to save his family from the catastrophic End of time, John embarks on a risky quest to locate the last hope of salvation and witness the worst mankind in battle for survival. Spoilers everywhere. I don't care. I need to have a look at this. Ruined all the movies together. Ha ha ha. Well, I feel like most people probably have watched most of these movies. I just haven't. I'm always the last one to watch movies. It took me like 5 months to watch the Minecraft movie. Oh, that looks good. I kind of want to watch that, actually. Oh, you know what? It's on Prime. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Oh, and it has a Greenland too. I might watch that tonight. I love me a good end of the world movie. Oh, Greenland 2. Oh, I thought it had already come out. I saw Greenland 2, but... Oh, yes, it does say 2026. Apparently, I don't know what year we're in. We're only in 5. This world's gone on far longer than I thought it would. 2012 was the end of the world. Now we're heading into 26. Like, maybe there. We definitely will be going back to the Nether tomorrow. Actually, these went a lot further than I thought they would. You've seen Geostorm? Nope. I told you I'm always the last one to watch movies. It's because I don't watch a lot of TV. But every now and then there will be a movie that catches my eye, like A Quiet Place. And then I'm like, oh, I like this. I also really like the Minecraft movie. I don't know what people were talking about, that it was not that good. But I think you have to be a Minecrafter to really love the Minecraft movie. But I loved it just because I love all things Minecraft. I thought it was great. Nope, but I might. Anything the world ending, I like. Do I have that one piece? Can I go fix that one piece over here that I probably can't find now? There was a piece over here. Aha. Right here. That now I can fix. And that makes me feel better. I would have eventually figured it out when I was like up there, but nice that we fixed it before it got to that point. Do you guys remember when, like, back in the day, well, back in my day, I don't watch movies now, but back in the day, I used to watch a lot of movies because we'd always do, like, movie night growing up, like, with my friends. And I feel like we're a little bit too far away from each other to do that now, but I feel like I would definitely have watched a lot more movies if I did family night. Be looking naked right here. I don't know, I still have some. With the outer edges. Oh no, I missed another one there. Rude of myself. Alright, let's go back down. And that was back before we had Nintendo Switches. Imagine the family nights that we would have now. I used to play Fortnite with my best friend, like, not very often, but every now and then. I only generally play Fortnite if I'm on, like, time off. It's not my primary game. I'm not, like, I couldn't play it for, like, 8 hours straight like some people do. It's not my kind of cup of tea. Although, it's a great place to get some aggression out. I highly recommend that. Just go snipe people in the trees like I do. I do kind of want to try The Simpsons because, you know, I like The Simpsons. I do kind of want to try that out. I haven't downloaded it, though. Imagine nowadays, family night. We didn't have Nintendo Switches back then. We didn't have Fortnite. Game night would be superior now. I feel like nowadays, though, parents can't do family night because everybody's working. Not like it used to be. That's the problem with that. Not like when, like, my parents were younger and one person could work and one person could stay home. I do feel like that should be enough. But I need to come down. Yeah, see, it's still kind of be looking naked over here. But I think it's just because that's the way the wall is. I think that's just where the wall cuts off. I think we could get a layer of the glass put in, at least one layer, maybe. But I need to check for, like, did I just make someone mad? Sucks to be you, because I'm not getting off my high horse. I think it's like where we're gonna join it up. Maybe like one there. There was a few bald spots. I'm not too worried because we're gonna have all the layers in, so I need to remember that. Getting in there is gonna suck. Oh yeah, I made an Enderman mad. I feel like that should be okay. I'm gonna have to put my chest plate on and see what this Enderman wants to fight me about. Well, actually, dude, if you kill me, I'm not gonna be very happy. I just wasn't expecting that. That was all. I was not expecting that. All right, I need to drop off all of the things I don't want. The brown, I'm gonna need the brown because we're gonna do that back wall. So let's put the brown in there so we have something to work with. There's one spot over in that corner. See, that corner kind of looks naked, but I don't think it is naked. I just think it's the fact that, like, it's the side of the wall. But we can always add. I'm gonna at least keep a stack with me, so where I feel like it feels a little bit naked, I can add some more. But I think it's just the side of the wall that makes it look a little bit naked. So weird to him. Do they have a gender? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think they do, because villagers don't have genders, which I always find a little bit weird. Because then I have to gender them, and then I'm like, great, I don't know if you actually do look like a girl, but I want you to be a girl. Alright, I am gonna... Alright, I want you to be a boy. I am gonna grab some more glass. Which I kind of knew that was going to happen. Ouch. And I did it again. Alright, I have 60 fireworks. I'm actually really happy we got all of the black concrete in. Because I feel like that's the worst part. Now, it's going to be a lot of grinding. Do I have a gender reveal for my future kids? I have no idea. I don't think that far in advance. I don't think that far. Alright, I need glass. I can probably trade. Did I bring my emerald box? I did. My gem box. Alright, let's do some trading. And get as much glass as we can. And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. And then let's do black. Or not. Got you, got you. Alright, let's do some black. And let's take as much over as we can. Oh no, I can't get in. Alright, there we go. That's not the one with the dye in. Did I leave all my dye? Oh, you better be kidding me. Oh no, it's here. You better be joking, kidding me if I had left all that dye. I feel like I've slaved for this dye. I'm just kidding. I've actually just AFK'd for this dye, guys. I didn't want this to be an AFK world, but I have no idea. I don't have any idea how to make farms, so AFK. All I know is how to AFK. I don't know how to build farms for AFK. Something I would like to get better at in the future. One, two, three, four. And then that should be golden, right? For a minute. That should be golden for a minute. Here, we can just stick the excess there for now. See if we can get some more glass, because we're gonna need so much of this glass. And then I need to figure out how to get back in the glass. Which is a weird thing to do. You don't have any more. Okay, I think it's nighttime, so they're not gonna trade with me. Just rude. I have gems. Y'all are rude. I got gems. Can't you just trade at nighttime? Surely you can work through the night too. Alright, let's put that in my gem box. I really do need to trade other items. Is my ender chest here? I'm just curious. No, I don't know what I did with my ender. Oh, it's in my inventory. Duh. I think that's all I need. Do I make... I think I should make more rockets. I don't like being rocketless. Welcome back. I don't like being rocketless. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Alright, so I need some more... I have glass in there, but I'm gonna save that glass. Need more rockets. Alright, that's my last bit of gunpowder. So that's fun for us. Which means I need to AFK at the gunpowder farm. Oh, I just made sugar. That's wonderful, Delia. That is great. You have a whole stack of sugar. Hi, Bagel. How's your day going? Let's make rockets. Rockets. That's what I need. Eyes just a little tired. Why are your eyes tired? What have you been doing? Did you not sleep? Are you ready to see the progress I made? My eyes are sore, but I feel like they're always sore at this light. I think it's my contacts. Looking at a bunch of numbers. Why are you looking at a bunch of numbers? Right, I have to do that thing where I have to figure out how to get inside the glass again. I also need to take... Alright, let's put that in there. I only need one stack of those. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those bones, so I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna leave that there too. Let's take as much glass as possible. I'm gonna just throw out my rockets for a minute. Because I need them. Or that. You know what I do need is just some black concrete in case I've missed a few pieces. So let's take that. And then how the heck am I gonna get up there? You'll find out when I go live. Oh, when are you going live again? Right, I'm pretty sure. Can I not just, like, glitch my way in? There's gotta be an easier way to do this. When you aren't. When I'm not. I stream every day. You can still stream. Are you trying to say I distract you? Oh, that was easy. That was easy, easy. Alright, now I just gotta, like, not fall out of this. I feel like the top one's always easy to get in, and then it all goes downhill from there. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna section it out. 1. I'm gonna hear my dog cry. 2. 3. 4, 5. And we're just gonna slowly take it this way. Yeah, I'd rather watch you before going live. I'd rather watch me. You should be going live every single day now. You're back, so it's time to get live every single day. How's that for a pep talk? No excuses now. And you play Fortnite with The Simpsons? I can't because I'm in editing jail tomorrow. I am in editing jail. Until my video is done. I'm like 3/4 of the way done. Barely. What do you mean barely? Every day. Every day, Bagel. You're not live every day. You're gonna be live every day. Alright, let me just go like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6. I definitely need a snack after this. For sure, need a snack. I don't know. I only had ramen for dinner. So now I need like a meal. I just don't know what I want. Don't know what I want to eat. I don't really feel like I have a structure to this side. I do wonder that I'm missing things. It's just, I wish I'd cut it in 3/4, really. But I didn't do very good at geometry, so... Oh, I did miss some. I definitely feel like I've gotten a place. That one there should not be there. How did I not notice that? I probably will notice that later on, though. Just every now and then, I make a mistake. Like, I create a whole build just one block off. Usually. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? Give me some meal ideas. Because when I had dinner, I wasn't that hungry. So I just wanted some ramen. Now I'm kind of hungry. But it's really late. Do I want to cook? Not really. Could go get some of those nuggies. Could be a nuggie kind of night. I'm chilling. Might just make something simple and then call it a day. What? Thought we were streaming. Subway. I actually ordered Subway shortly. Shortly. Like a month ago, and they keep toasting my dang sub, and I don't like a toasted sub because it makes the food taste weird. So then I stopped liking it, but I did like it there for a minute. Just for a minute. I don't think I'll get Subway. I mean, it's too late for me to order Subway now anyway. I don't think anything delivers that late. I don't really need it either. I'm being really good. I actually have not bought fast food. Only Taco Bell and McDonald's this month. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to eat what's in my house and get excited about it. We're always the opposite because I always get it toasted. No, I don't like it toasted. Is that why my Subway always comes toasted? Every time they toast it, I'm like, no, I don't want it toasted. I was gonna say, the pizza is like sweet. The pizza, like Greg's, is like sweet. It's alright. Give it like a 5 out of 10. Not the worst, but not the best. I like that it's like a deep dish crust because I do like me a deep dish pizza. Yeah. It's not the worst I've ever had. But it's definitely not the best I've ever had either. My favorite pizza is Little Caesars pizza. Everybody laughs at me for it because they're like, oh, Little Caesars pizza is like the cheap pizza. And I'm like, it's my favorite. Okay. But it's like Little Caesars. I don't know why everybody hates on it. The Crazy Bread is the best. But I love their deep dish pizza. Oh, you're missing out. A Little Caesars. Oh my goodness. That is pizza. I like Hungry Howie's as well, but I don't really eat Hungry Howie's when I go back home. I always get a Little Caesars deep dish with breadsticks. I don't really like Domino's that much. In the UK. It's just the cheese has, I don't know, the cheese just be tasting different here. It tastes more like a piece of cardboard than a real pizza that I'm used to. The Little Caesars back home, the sauce is good. People be like, oh, it kind of tastes like spaghetti sauce, but I like that. And I love like the Crazy Bread. I always get Crazy Bread with marinara sauce. So good. Which is just pizza sauce. I don't know why they don't have that here. That's what they need here. Chef Delia to the rescue. Little Caesar's pretty good, but I prefer Domino's or whichever is closer to home. I don't think I have had Domino's in the US, so I cannot judge it, but I always get Little Caesars, and it's cheap, and it's good. That's what I like, cheap and good. I'd rather go to Italy for my pizza and use a knife and a fork to eat the pizza. I've never had Italian pizza. I'd be curious to go to Italy just so I can rate the pizza between American pizza and Italian pizza. Because I still think an American pizza would taste better. But I don't know for sure because I've never had like authentic, real Italian pizza. Like from Italy. Like going to Italy and physically eating the pizza. But I would like to try Italian pizza. I just don't know if it's gonna hit my American spot. I just don't know. You can't see. Everything is just so dark. I eat like a big back. I eat it whatever way is faster, aka my hands depending on the size. I might just roll it back and eat it like a burrito. I feel like that's the only way to eat pizza. I'd just be eating it. I'm 6'2", so y'all know for sure I'd be eating that much pizza. Y'all know I'll be eating the entire pizza. That's just a snack. That's just a warm-up. Then I get the hot wings. Then I get the hot wings. And I have that as a little snack. And then I get me a Big Mac. I'm just kidding. I do not eat like that. Or sometimes I do. I think I'm massively putting these in the wrong places, but that's a problem for the next level. I don't know that I put those in the right places. There is no sign of light here. Okay, I did put one there. That's fine. It's just hard to tell if I've placed this at the side, that is all. But I figured I'll fall through it at some point. Uh-huh. Okay. I think that's all placed. I think. Okay, eating it with a fork and a knife feels like I'm playing with my hunger bars. I think that's just the Italian way. Wait, Bagel, aren't you Italian? Aren't you Italian? Isn't your mom Italian? Part. Shame on your ancestors. Shame on your ancestors. That's not the Italiana way. Alright. I actually don't know the Italian way because I'm not Italian. I've never been to Italy. Given the fact that I'm so close. One day, though. But did you guys know that in Italy they don't have fettuccine alfredo? They don't have fettuccine alfredo, which makes me super sad. You can always order one from the UK to Italy. Oh. I didn't know. How do you order one? Better learn the recipe and make it. That's true. I do have TikTok. I do have YouTube. Although saying that, it's not the same because, it's not the same. I can make American food here and it don't taste anything like American food. It'll never be the same, unfortunately. The cheese tastes different here. Everything tastes different. So that's why I want to go to Italy. Okay, I did. Maybe like there. It's so hard to tell if I'm at the edge or not. It all just blends into one. How many layers of this do we got? We have so many layers of this to do. Raise your own animals. I don't have any room. You can make a full English in America though. I bet I don't think it would taste the same because the sausage in America is very seasoned. As the sausage in the UK is not. It is not seasoned here. Very different sausage tastes. Very, very different. I feel like I did watch a thing with Edra Elbis. I don't know his name, but and he did it with John Cena, and they like compared American breakfast to British breakfast on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it was. And I have to say, I was surprised that John Cena actually liked British breakfast because it's so different from an American breakfast, but he actually did. It took me a long time to like kind of like the English breakfast just because it was so different to what I was used to. My food must be seasoned unless I'm desperately hungry. Yeah, I didn't like the sausage when I first moved here. It's grown on me a little bit. A little bit. It's just like when you're used to a type of way that food is made, it's very different. Yeah, you gotta definitely go. The food will be very different to the UK. It's an acquired taste. Coming from one to the other, it's such a different taste. It depends if you're into fast food. I think if you're into fast food, you would probably like American food, but if you're not and you like traditional home-cooked UK food, you probably won't like American food. Bring your own seasoning bagel. Make sure you bring that everything bagel seasoning and definitely bring some Lorry's. Definitely bring some Slap Ya Mama. Definitely bring some chicken adobo seasoning. The Badia one. And definitely bring some ranch seasoning. And some lemon pepper seasoning would be good too. You need that. You just need a lot of seasoning. Oh, and some Italian seasoning as well. Because the Italian seasoning here tastes different than Italian seasoning back home. I know my seasoning. I don't like bland food. I just wasn't raised with it. I was raised with a lot of Spanish people who know their seasoning. So it was, and they don't have jalapenos here. So please bring me some jalapenos. They don't have any fresh jalapenos. Like you get at the supermarket. I need the fresh crunchy ones for some salsa as well. Because I like my pico de gallo to have a good crunch. I used to like order them on Amazon, but like it comes with like 10. I only need like one or two. And they were like really expensive to order. Jalapenos. I know my seasoning. Because I need seasoned food. Oh yeah, and the Velveeta cheese. Because cheese here tastes very different. Very, very different. You're not going to be making that home-style mac and cheese in America like you do here. And Parmesan cheese tastes different here too. So basically just bring that while you're at it. Make sure it's the sharp cheddar. Thanks for the stream, Delia. See you again. Take care, Big. I'm nice seeing you in chat. I'll be reading y'all chats out loud. That's how my brain processes it. Good night. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, basically. And don't forget the cheddar jalapeno Cheetos while you're at it. And maybe a bag of the hot kind too. And maybe some goldfish. I do like my goldfish. Oh, and yeah. And some cookies. I like the Elfridge cookies personally, but we can go for the regular cookies. I've already ate 2 bags of Cheetos. That's not very good of me. I ate 2 bags of Cheetos. I'm not impressed with myself. And I ate them really fast too. And I'm craving my 3rd bag, but I'm trying to save it for Christmas. But I'm also like, you only live once. YOLO. I do like Cheez-Its. Yes, I do. I like everything. You should know me by now. I like it. I like everything. I like the Elfridge cookies too. Those are my favorite. And while you're there, you may as well just bring some coffee creamer. I like the original sweet and creamy. That one's my favorite. I don't think it goes bad because I used to order it on eBay and I never died. I think it can be kept out of the fridge and you'll survive. I used to order on I used to order on eBay. Yeah, may as well bring America and drop it on your head. May as well just like bring the country a bit closer to me. That would make my life a lot easier. It's solve a lot of problems. It really would. I don't think people know. The only thing I don't want from America is your crappy vacation time, your lack of maternity pay, and probably the healthcare. It'd be expensive out there. I like my 6 months full maternity pay, thank you. And I like my 6 weeks of vacation pay. I do be liking that. What I'll do for the work-life balance. How far would you actually be tempted to travel to America? How far? I mean, I've been everywhere. There is no state untouched by Delia. No state will ever be untouched by Delia. I wonder if I'll actually get this entire first layer done. I would be grateful. Do I start a new island on Animal Crossing tonight? I could do it in bed. Do I? I don't know. I'm thinking about playing Animal Crossing tonight, but we'll see. We will see. I know Bagel's gonna stream after I'm done, and I'm about to be done. I don't know what game he's gonna play though. I was trying to turn him into a builder on Minecraft, but I failed. Supermarket Simulator. You love that game. I see you playing that quite often. Do you find it relaxing? It kind of looks relaxing. Yeah, it's fun. I thought so. I feel like it's a very relaxing game for your brain. Because it looks relaxing. I do every now and then think about playing a game like that. But then I'm like, I have way too much commitment to this game. I have way too many plans. This was a bigger project. I mean, I knew it was going to be big, but geez. I'm in life regrets right now. No, I'm not really. We don't even have one layer down and only like 6 more to go. 3, 4. Alright, I got 50 more 6 to place tonight. How far will we get? I wish I had done the black concrete in chunks, I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like it's very overwhelming to just place most of it down and then try and get it all in. I just hope I haven't missed any spots. I think I'm gonna do the edges because those are gonna be the hardest for me. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, now I can't see. I don't think I placed that in the right place. I don't like the edges. Edges are not fun to place. Two, 3, 4, 5. We'll definitely have to do a run around tomorrow and make sure I place the block everywhere. And that's everything. Which I did get a good amount in. It's looking a lot better now. Obviously there's still a lot of glass to place. Alright guys, I am gonna head out. I'm gonna call this Galaxy 3. And I'm gonna be back to hopefully get a good amount of this finished tomorrow. I don't know how much. I'm gonna have to be grinding out the glass. So we're gonna be grinding out the glass tomorrow, but I'm glad we got all of the black concrete in. And then we'll be working on the exit after that. This can't stay here. It can't stay here like this. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the ground either, but I'm not going to worry about that until I get all the chests in, and then we're going to work on getting all the redstone to actually get the farm in and around. Because that's going to be a lot. But I am going to head out. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting, and I will see y'all tomorrow.